Let's set up main project folder. This is where we're going to keep all of our files for modeling, for Unreal Engine 4, for texturing, for reference. This is one single place where everything is going to be kept. So on my E drive, I have projects folder right in here. And here I'm going to create a new folder. Right click, go to new folder, and we're going to name this Miami Corner Store. Where you create this folder doesn't matter. And in my case, I have a dedicated drive and a dedicated folder for all of my projects. So let's go inside this folder. And in here, I'm going to create 4 additional folders. So I'm just going to create these 4 really quick. And I'm going to duplicate it 4 times. So the first folder is going to be called Maya LT. This is where we're going to store all of our Maya related files. I'm going to create reference folder. This folder will be used for photo reference, for concept art, for sketches and top-down drawings. Third folder is going to be called textures. This is where we will keep all of our work in progress textures as well as final textures. And last folder is going to be called Unreal Engine 4. This is where we're going to store all of our Unreal Engine 4 related files. Now inside our textures folder, I'm going to create 4 additional folders. And I'm going to duplicate this. So the first folder is going to be called Final Textures. Second folder is going to be called PSD for Photoshop files. Third folder is going to be called Quixel. We're going to be using Quixel Undo and Dedo to texture our object. If you use Substance, you would name this Substance instead. And last folder is going to be called Source Textures. This is where we're going to store all of our textures that we download from other sources and use for our asset. The last thing I want to do is take the top-down layout, the sketches, the paint over, and all the photo references I collected and move them inside reference folder. So I'm just going to grab these from one folder and drag them in here. So if you are creating a totally different project, if you're working on something else, this is where you would place all of the references you collect, all the sketches, all the paint overs, any concept art that you do or any concept art you collect, and you would place all of that inside the reference folder. So the single project folder is going to store all of our related project files. They're going to be kept in single place, so it's easy to access, easy to find, and easy to store. So when we create our Maya project or Unreal Engine 4 project, we'll place everything inside these folders. This way we have everything organized and in one location.